Hello and welcome to the Selaks Wine-Pod. Let's start with what's in your glass because chances are it's a little lighter than it used to be. There's a real shift in the wine world towards moderation. With a surge in demand for lower and no alcohol wines, Selaks have launched a range of lower alcohol wines. Joining me is Selaks winemaker Kate Kurd to tell me about this huge demand for moderation. Tell me about this demand.
Yeah, hi Wendy. And we've seen a real increased interest in moderation. So people are thinking more about the adverse effects of alcohol and thinking about their sleep patterns, their mental health, and their long-term health, and reducing their alcohol consumption.
And not waking up with a hangover.
Absolutely.
And tell me about this phrase that I keep hearing, sober curious. What is that?
Yeah, so sober curious people are seeking beverages that kind of balance their drinking experience. So not so much of the negative impact of the high alcohol consumption. Leading the charge on that is the Gen Zs and the millennials that sort of are looking at their whole lifestyle and seeing how alcohol fits in that. So picking a 0% fruit wine or the 5% fruit wine range, depending on their occasion.
And we're talking about young people, but is the trend also catching on with the older generation as well?
Absolutely, yeah. So we're seeing in the older generation, not complete sobriety, but picking their alcohol strength for the occasion and looking to not have a hangover the next day or still be able to go to the gym that evening.
So we have to talk about taste because that is the thing with these lower and no alcohol wines. It's all about the taste and getting that taste right. Tell me about the technology and what you've been working on.
Absolutely. It's been a long road, but I think we're getting there with the taste. So really there's two ways that we make our 0% and 5% range. There's the spinning cone technology, so making a full strength wine and then removing the alcohol from it. And then for the 5% range, we've been doing a Piquette method, which is adding water to the grape pumice to rehydrate it, extracting a little bit of flavour and a little bit of sugar. So just the small amount of sugar enables us to make those lower alcohol wines.
Yeah, let's talk about this one, the 5% Piquette from Chardonnay. What does that taste like?
It actually tastes like a Chardonnay.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's been a lot of work in the winery with the whole team. So through from the grapes all the way to the finished product, just critiquing the way that we're doing it, the options that we've got to make that 5% fruit wine that actually tastes like a Chardonnay. And I'm really proud of that wine. I think we've nailed it.
That's so good to hear. And what sort of feedback are you getting on this wine?
We've been getting some really good feedback, which is great. You know, people who aren't drinking because of health reasons or because of lifestyle choices. We've had some feedback recently to say that, like, thank you, you've finally produced a product that we can enjoy. And then with the 5% range as well, people are looking to cut back on their alcohol, but still want to enjoy a glass with someone who would usually have a full strength. So there's options out there for people to enjoy, the whole spectrum of alcohol consumption.
So that is the Chardonnay fruit wine. Tell me about the other range. There's also a Sauvignon Blanc, a Pinot Gris, and a Rosé.
Yep, all three varietals in the 0% and 5% fruit wine range.
And the feedback for that?
Really, really good. Yeah, just that we've finally nailed the flavour profile. It tastes like a full strength wine, but the alcohol's not in there, so you're not getting the adverse effect of the alcohol.
It must be such an exciting time as a winemaker, and you've been with Selaks for a number of years now. What is it like being a winemaker in this new space?
It's really exciting. Yeah, I really enjoy kind of the new product development and the critiquing the ways that we're doing things. So the quality is still really high, but we're looking at what the consumers want and we're trying to make a wine to fit with them.
And every year, year after year, do you feel like you have to keep changing things?
Absolutely. Yeah. It seems like there's kind of a lot of pretension around wine and sometimes people don't understand wine that well. So it's nice to be producing a product that fits with people's lifestyles. They don't have to change their lifestyle to fit with the wine.
Oh, it sounds like you were forging the way. Kate Kurd from Selaks, thanks so much for joining us, and thank you for joining us on the Selaks Wine Pod.